Welcome back to Story Recaps. Today I'm going to explain the movie, Bird Box, released in the year 2018. At the beginning of the story, we are shown a girl named Malorie, in front of whom are two children. These people are very scared. Malorie tells those two children, that I will put a blindfold on each of your eyes, after which we will go towards the river. But remember that at any cost you people do not have to open your blindfold, because if you do so then you would be killed. After this, all three blindfolded reach the bank of the river. There is a boat here in which these people sit, and leave from here to go to some other place. After this the story of the movie goes to flashback, and we are shown the scene of 5 years ago. Here we see Malorie who is pregnant. She is making a painting at her house. Actually Malorie is a painter. At this time everything is normal in the whole world. Today Malorie's sister Jessica comes over to her house. Jessica tells Malorie, that people all over the world are killing themselves. After this, when both of them watch the news on TV, they come to know here, that millions of people have committed suicide in the world, and no one knows the reason behind this. Now that Malorie is pregnant, she comes to the hospital to get her checkup done. While going home, she sees that people are killing themselves even in the hospital, seeing which she gets scared, and runs away and sits in her car. She was on her way home with her sister, but on the way she saw that people on the road were killing themselves, as well as attacking each other. Seeing this, Malorie and her sister Jessica who was driving the car, both get very scared. Actually, some kind of virus had spread in their city. Jessica who was driving the car also gets infected by that virus, so she wants to have an accident with her car. Malorie stops her from doing so, but Jessica does not listen to her, and their car gets into an accident, due to which their car overturns. Jessica gets out of the car and comes in front of a truck, which causes her to have an accident and she is killed. Malorie is deeply saddened by her sister's death. Malorie doesn't understand anything, so she starts running here and there, but then she sees a lady. That lady comes out of the house to save her, but she takes him inside the house, before she sees something, seeing which she also gets infected. Here we came to know, that this virus does not spread by touching and breathing, rather it spreads by seeing something. Whoever sees that thing loses his mental balance, because of which he starts seeing strange things, after which he takes his own life. Now the lady who came here to save Malorie, starts walking toward a burning car, Malorie sitting in the road watching her. Then a man named Tom comes running to him, and he picks up Malorie and takes her to the same house, from which the lady came out. On the other side, that lady sits inside the burning car, after which that car gets blasted, and that lady dies there. Now when these people come inside the house, there is an old man here, who tells them that the woman who went to help you, who has died, was my wife. Malorie is very sad to hear this, and she says sorry to him. After this everyone tries to call their home, but the network of the city here was completely jammed, due to which no one can call anyone. When these people watch the news on TV, they come to know that the virus which has spread in their city, has now spread all over the world, due to which, half of the population present in the world has taken their lives, and all the people who are left are also getting infected slowly, and they are also killing themselves. Tom tells everyone here, that I was working at a construction site, when an employee there saw something, after which he lost his mental balance completely, and he also killed one of his colleagues working there, and slowly that thing spread all over the city. The people present here now understand, that this virus spreads by sight, so these people completely close all the doors and windows of the house. Now they spend many days living here like this. Whatever food and drink they had, all those things were slowly getting over now. Therefore, if they want to survive here, then they will have to go out of here, and bring the necessary food and drink for themselves. The owner of this house tells them, that there is a CCTV camera installed outside my house, so that we can see outside. But no one knew, whether the virus spreads even by looking into the camera or not. To check that thing, the owner of the house says, that you tie me sitting here on a chair, after which I will see the outside view on the monitor, and if I get infected by that thing, then I will not be able to harm anyone, because of being tied. Hearing this, everyone does the same. The owner is tied and made to sit on a chair, after which he keeps looking at the monitor continuously. After some time, we see that gradually the expression of the owner's face starts changing, due to which he also gets infected, and he himself takes his own life. On seeing this, those people break all the screens here. Now everyone here understands, that whether you see that virus on the screen or in front of you, that virus will definitely infect you. After some time a girl comes to their door, who is pregnant, but that girl was still completely safe from that virus, so these people keep that girl with them in this house. Now gradually their food is completely finished. These people decide here, that these people will go out, and bring the necessary food items for themselves. That's why these people first come to the garage, where there is a car. They completely paint the window of the car, after which everyone sits inside the car, and starts driving the car with the help of GPS. We see that the roads here were completely deserted. Many times on the way they feel that virus, due to which all of them used to close their eyes. After some time they reach a store. On coming inside the store, they see a lot of food and drink here. after which they start collecting it. When these people were about to go back with the goods, only then a man tries to come inside, who is infected, but in order not to allow that man to come inside, one of these men attacks him, because of which both go out of the store, and both kill each other. After this, all of them reach back to their home with the food items. Now once again they start living in the same way, as these people used to live here before. Here Malorie and Tom had also come very close to each other. Then a man comes to their door, who asks them for help. The other girl who was pregnant, she opens the door, after which the man comes inside. Seeing this, everyone gets angry on him, because they do not have much food, so they ask that man to go out of here. But that man tells, that I was hiding in a house with my friends, but only then some people came there, whose mental condition was completely bad. Those people started removing the blindfolds of my friends, due to which they got infected, and they killed themselves. But I somehow managed to save my life and ran away from there, and reached here. Those mad people, their mental balance is not right, that's why the virus does not affect them in any way, because of which they can roam wherever they want. That virus cannot harm them, because they are completely immune to that virus. After listening to that man, these people keep him with them. Now after a few days, Malorie gives birth to a child here, as well as the other girl who is pregnant, also gives birth to a child here. That is, today 2 children have been born in their house. We see that the man who came here a few days ago, actually his mental condition is not good. He had lied to everyone about himself. He himself was one of those lunatics who are immune to this virus. This man is a psycho. He starts removing all the covers that were on the window of the house, one by one. Due to which, the other girl who had just given birth to a child, she looks outside, because of which she also gets infected. That girl jumps from the window of the house, and commits suicide. That man forcefully opens the eyes of an old woman, after which that woman also gets infected, and takes her life. Before he can do this to the man and the people, Tom comes here, and kills him with a bullet. Now here only Tom, Malorie and those 2 children are there. These people live in this house, and slowly the whole 5 years pass. Malorie's daughter here, as well as the other lady's child, who was a boy, they all learned to live here. Whenever Malorie went out with her children, she blindfolded them and her own eyes, and she also trained them how to stay close to each other, how to be in this place, have to survive, and how else have you recognized the voice of the people. One day Tom hears a man's message on the radio. He tells them that we are in a place that is completely safe. There is a lot of food and drink here, and there is no risk of virus here. Tom tells her that we are 4 people. We have 2 children with us, and you tell us where we have to come. That man tells that you have to cross the river to come here. That man also tells them his location, which is far away from this place. Tom wants to go there, but Malorie doesn't want to go there. She tells Tom that maybe they are the same kind of crazy people, who are not affected by the virus, so maybe they are trapping us. But Tom says that it is not so, because after talking to him, I understood that those people are completely normal. We are alone here for many years and we need those people. That's why we have to go there. Now Malorie reluctantly agrees. The next morning, all 4 people came out of their house with blindfolds on. But only then some crazy people come here, on whom the virus has no effect. Seeing this, Tom tells Malorie that you get out of here with the children, and I stop them all. He says that I will definitely come after you. Saying that, he sends Malorie and the children from here through the back door. After this Tom comes out and fires, and he also kills 2 people. But he understands that if he wants to stop them, he will have to open his blindfold. So Tom takes off his blindfold here. He fights with them, because of which he kills them all. Tom was going after Malorie. That's when on the way he sees the invisible entities that were infecting people. Seeing that thing, Tom also gets infected, and shoots himself. We see Malorie who came back inside the house. When Tom doesn't show up for a long time, Malorie realizes that Tom is dead, so she cries a lot because of Tom's death. Now the story comes to present, where Malorie was explaining to the kids that she will tie a blindfold on their eyes, which is not to be removed, because if you remove the blindfold from your eyes, then you will be killed. Hearing this, the children also obey her. Malorie was moving along the river with the children. After coming some distance, she hears a man's voice. That man tells them to remove their blindfolds. Hearing this, Malorie understands that he too is a madman, on whom the virus has no effect. Malorie shoots at him, but the man doesn't get shot, and he reaches her, the man forcibly removing Malorie's blindfold, but Malorie kills him with a sharp weapon to save herself, after which, she moves forward with both the children. After traveling a long way, Malorie needs some essential items, so she stops at a place. Malorie ties the children with a rope, and takes the rope box with her to a house. Malorie was taking some essential things for herself from inside the house. That's why that invisible entities also comes at this place, which starts troubling her. Malorie shoots at it, but to no avail, because the thing can't be shot with a bullet. On the other hand, we see the 2 children who were on the boat. Hearing the gunshot, the child comes to the forest to find her mother. Only then the invisible entities appear right in front of her. The girl was about to touch him, when Malorie pulled her rope, due to which she came to him. Malorie scolds them a lot for getting off the boat. After that she makes them sit in the boat, and starts moving from here, to talk to her children. Malorie covers them and herself in a blanket, after which she talks to them. We see that there is a waterfall at this place, and their boat was heading towards the waterfall. Their boat falls down from the waterfall, but their luck is good, that they don't get hurt much, and they come to the shore. These people now start moving on foot. While moving forward, Malorie's foot slips from a place, due to which she falls down, and gets away from her children. The boy who was here, comes in front of the same invisible entities, that was infecting people. That entity tells that child in Malorie's voice, that you should remove the blindfold from your eyes, because now everything is alright. The child was about to remove the blindfold from his eyes, when Malorie comes here, who stops him from doing so, and she quickly runs away with her children. But that invisible entities now continuously follows them. But Malorie does not give up here, and she continues to move forward. Finally these people reach the house, where they were told to come. Malorie knocks on the door loudly and says, "Don't take me in, but take my kids in and save them." We see that invisible entities were also coming here, but then someone opens the door from inside, and takes them inside. There were many people in this place, who let Malorie and her children come inside. Here Malorie comes to know that this place is a blind school, due to which the people present here cannot see anything. That's why these people are left from that invisible entities. Malorie had not named any of these children yet, so she names the boy Tom and the girl Olympia. Both children are very happy to get their names. Malorie tells them for the first time here, that I am your mother. Malorie was now safe here with her children. And the movie ends here.